everyone, this is Kosher Bacon. Welcome back to Stoneblock. I made myself a flax-infused helmet. Yay. So, we have EMC unlocked, so we can do all kinds of crazy things now, which is great. So what do we want to do? I'm trying to save up Draconium ore so I can get a Draconium ore dimension. I've started duplicating the solar panels. Once we get that daylight dimension going, I'm going to go ahead and set them up. Here, let's go show that off. I know we set it up last episode, but let's see how it's doing. Basically, right now, the solar panels will be great until it's nighttime and they turn off. Because of that, I'd love to make a dimension where it's always daytime, always high noon, and then stick efficiency upgrades in these and so on and so forth. Because right now, not so much. So we set up this redstone contraption over here using basic vanilla redstone comparator. So every time this reaches midday, this will turn it to 15, the signal strength, and this will power this just once, and it will absorb the time. Because you can't have it absorb more than one time at noon, I think, otherwise I'd just spam a lever at it or something. But that's gonna take some time. So while we wait, let's just go set these up. Boop, 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 boop. And yeah, look at that. Let's go down under here. Flux points for adding flux plugs for adding this. So here, power input network. Call this guy Solar 1. And so on and so forth for all of these. Cool. So once we have all that energy, we might even be able to power the emerald dimension that we made, and then we can get to work. Oh boy. Be right back. Alright then. It has started. Let me tell you, it's taken its sweet time. I think these things have a maximum input rate per side of 56,000 RF per tick. Which, you know, that's not bad, but it isn't great for when you're building super powerful dimensions. Like, that thing takes 400,000 RF per tick for the creation cost. Once it's built, it just needs about 100,000 to maintain it. And we're currently producing, here if we go over to this guy and we look at the statistics, about 150,000 RF per tick. So we're fine. Seriously, we're fine. Like, those solars just solved all our power problems during the day. At nighttime, which is actually coming up, I think. Silly jet plate. Yeah, nighttime's coming up because it's already like 1 in the afternoon or 5 in the afternoon, whatever. Once that happens, things might get a little I don't know. Like I said, just waiting for that time dimension. So what should we do in the meantime? I currently have the wither grinder shut off. I can turn it back on, no problem. Waiting for Draconium to build up, so I can't really progress with that. I don't want to do quests just for the sake of questing, but maybe let's take a look at the Infinity Catalyst, what we're going to need to get this thing up and running. Infinity Catalyst, okay. So diamond lattice is just diamond, crystal matrix ingots is diamonds and nether stars, neutrons, neutronium, fairly easy to set up, we're just going to need a lot of it. Ultimate stew, we'll look at that last. Cosmic meatballs, endest pearls is just ender pearls and stone, neutronium and a nether star. Record fragments are actually pretty easy to make. Can we duplicate these? Yes, we just need one record, and I think we already have a record. If not, we could create one with the mystical agriculture. Block of Enderium is pretty straightforward to create. Does Enderium have a EMC value, I wonder? Enderium blend does not, Enderium ingots do not. None of these do. Except for the Ender bucket, which I think is just the bucket's EMC value is what we're looking at. So that's a shame. But I believe we can get Enderium crops. Correct me if I'm wrong. That shouldn't be too hard to make a lot of. Steel and dark steel both have EMC values, and they're actually identical, surprisingly. Now the big thing. The singularities. They don't have an EMC value because it would be absurdly high. So you need to make a neutronium compressor, which takes neutronium to make, plus this. Then you gotta feed it 270,450 iron blocks to make an iron singularity. And it's gonna take a while. Because all of these have an EMC value, we can just duplicate, well, this will eventually be lapis. So we can just duplicate the blocks via an Energy Condenser Mark II using transposers, I think. Whatever, the super fast item transfer to take that in from there to there. But that's going to take a lot, and I mean a lot, of nether stars to run, or emerald blocks to run if we decide to use emerald blocks. Emerald blocks have about the same, probably slightly more than nether star value, and we can probably, once we get the emerald dimension going, we can probably get that going much faster. I'm just checking to see if there's anything we need to look out for. Nickel Singularity. Ooh! Fluxed Electrum does not have an EMC value. Oh no. This is something to be afraid of. Oh, that's not good. What do we need the Infinity Catalysts for? The helmet, the sword. Okay, so we don't need tons of them. Except for Infinity Ingots. What are Infinity Ingots used for? There's the Infinity Block for the Infinity Tool Forge I couldn't care less about. You need it for the shovel. Huh. Alright. Just for the shovel, apparently. Molten Infinity. Okay, that's not too bad. What else are Infinity Ingots used for? Oh, they're used in everything. Need them for the Transmutation Tablet. Yeah. Well, that's kind of meh. Like, because you need a bunch of Infinity Catalysts per ingot. Infinity Catalysts, once we get one of them, we can duplicate it, though, so we don't have to worry too much about it. So the issue is going to be getting all of these once. Like, this has no EMC value, and we need 24,000 of these. I might file a bug report stating that it has no EMC value, because I'm pretty sure that's not what it's intended, but just in case it is, we might be able to work something out with that. Silver and gold both have EMC values. We'll probably just have to set up like an array of fluid transposers just to create this type of thing. Molten redstone probably doesn't have it, so that too. So now let's look at cosmic meatballs and this. Pile of neutrons, fine. Raw beef has an EMC, raw chicken, raw pork chop, raw rabbit, raw fish. We only need to do this once is the thing, because thank God it has an EMC value. Ultimate stew. Okay. I know how to make most of these things, yes. Meatloaf? Oh no. I'm gonna have to go Pam's at least once. Ultimate. It does produce 4 of them, though, so we can test it out as a food source. Where do we get garlic from? It's not too bad. The fluxed singularities is what I was afraid of. Like, that's the most terrifying thing here for me. Because we only have to do this once, because we can use this, make the EMC, and then Infinity Ingots themselves are just a bunch of these, Crystal Matrix, and Neutron Ingots. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh my. Oh goodness. Oh good lord. Oh my. So that's a thing. Yeah, no, Oh hey, the Emerald Dimension has been made. Does it have power? Oh no, wait, it's not been made yet. It's still only at 75%. I thought that would have been made by now. Let's go break this. I guess we can, yeah. Where'd it go? Hate how efficient this pick is. Like at first it felt like the greatest thing ever in all creation, because I was like, wow, it's super fast. But now I hate it. I can't mine more than one block with it. Yeah, let's just toss this in here. I want to make it look slightly better, but oh, that looks horrible. Yay, all that work done for nothing. I'm just waiting for the Emerald Dimension to finish. Because once we get a steady supply of easy renewable EMC, and while technically not renewable, a dimension fully made of emerald will be the easiest thing ever to mine out. Oh boy, you know what we should do? Do we have a bunch of dimensional shard things? Because I have an idea. I mean, it's a little too late to do it now, but we should do it for the next one that we want to make, whether it's a dragon dimension or something. Yeah, do these have EMC? Do dimension shards have EMC? I don't know. it's still not void ore miner. I mean, we can make a dimensional shard or a world now. Like a dimension of dimensional shards, crazy as that sounds. Almost have enough cryonite to get to the tier 3 one, which is great. So here, let's go stick 2 stacks in here so that we can do that. Then what's the most efficient way to process this? Probably Fortune 3, right? Ooh, you get 4 plus 50% chance of 3 plus 15% chance. That's not bad. Versus Fortune 3, how much? How much is in the system? 51. 1 will give 3, huh? 66? Okay, so Fortune 3, yeah. Still haven't set up this thing yet, because I don't want to. That's probably my biggest issue with this series. I am horribly lazy, which is also good as a as an incentivizer for me to figure out how to automate all the things so I can be as lazy as I want. 100% done. My God. Okay, so it's currently consuming 100,000 RF per tick, so 1 flux point isn't enough to keep this thing running anymore. Need another flux point. Selected, power output network, no limit, and call it Dimension Builder number 2. So now will this have enough energy in it? Yeah, now you can see the current power is going up. Okay, we need that quarry card. Yeah, the Fortune Quarry. White ender chest. Yeah, I guess we'll use that. What else do we want? We have this on our bar, good. We have this ready, good. We have the builder itself, very good. Reduced power consumption and increasing speed. Oh my, I want to get the infuser then. Here, where is it? Machine infuser. Yoink. So as I understand it, this just needs the shards. So we'll just stick it over here. It does need power too. Okay. I'm going to go grab an activity probe, because that's eating up a ton of power for no reason right now. Oh, we're missing machine frames. Dial out. Alright, let's do this. Just run in there, take a look, place down the activity probe, don't die. Simple. Loading screen. Okay, to be fair, it's a world made of emerald. I wouldn't blame them for... Yeah, look at that. Oh, there's water. Yep, free EMC. Or free MC, if you will. Alright, so... I want to infuse this thing, so let's just head back. Cool. Alright then, machine infuser should be ready. Let's get those dimension shards that we just made. Now, how much is it going to take to... Alright, looks like a fair bit. Just a hopper, do you think? Or do we need the translocators? I think the translocators are necessary. And then a chest. Diamond chests do have EMC value. Nice. Oh, this has EMC too. Well, screw that. Just grab some stars. a whole lot, actually. How much are these worth? About 3,000 a pop? Alright. Oh! Oh my. I did not mean to do all of them. Well, alright then. I mean, you know what? I'm going to convert some of them back. Because you can absolutely just do that. I don't know why it's not working. It should be. Here, let's convert these Invar hammers to get them out of the way. It's not working. Why is it not working? Grr. I don't think you can have stuff in here beforehand. I don't know what's wrong with these energy condensers, but they don't seem to be... There it is. Weird. Alright, infused my machine infuser and another machine infuser. Infused the dimension builder, so it costs a little bit less to run the dimension now. Let's go quickly look at something else before I head off. So, I've set up a quantum storage unit with an emerald block, and it's trying to put this in it. Why is it trying to put this in it? It really shouldn't be. Is it going to do it again? Yeah. Well, that kind of sucks. Is there a way to filter? Oh, here. Probably, actually. Emerald. See, I set it with a higher priority, so that stuff would try and go in here first when it's put back in the system. But if I can filter it to do that, then when I try and do this, does it try and go in? No. Why are emeralds going in? Oh, probably because when I... Now when I try and do this... Why are there emeralds in there again? I thought I set this thing up right. Type items, mode, whitelist. Okay, so now if I put in my importers, nope. And then if I go emerald blocks and I pull these out, darn it all. Okay, so we can't pull out all of the stuff then, is the issue. We have to leave at least one of them in here. That shouldn't be a problem once we get started. Does anyone know a way to lock these things? At quant. Otherwise, I'll use like a barrel instead. Is there a way to lock this? I mean, you need one for the transmutation table. Crate. DSU. Quantum battery. That's a big battery. It's not looking like it. So we might have to use just a regular barrel with emerald upgrades, because that will hold a ton anyways. Drawer. And of course, keep forgetting I've run out of that and I'm using this instead. Upgrade. We have 2 of them, we need 3, I think. Which means we're probably gonna need this, which means we're gonna need more drawers. Grr. Just any type of drawer is good. And we're out of chests? Are you serious? Let me see if I remember the crafting recipe for slab. Was this it? No. Oh, this is bad. I just want a simple dark oak drawer. Like, why do you have to show me all the options when I try and craft it? Then drawer up. Nope. Oh, what's this? Look at it later. So the use of a drawer can make the upgrades. Yay. Also, we had a drawer in there, apparently. So now, the use of an upgrade. Make emerald upgrades. Boom, we got 8 of them. Hold on, where is it? Where'd it go? Did we break it? Did it get picked up by something? Duh. don't know where it went. Don't care. Probably glitched through the ceiling or something. So now, if we place the drawer down, stick some emeralds in it, lock it. Thank you. Now it has a high priority, so stuff will immediately try to go in here, but nothing really can, despite this being whitelisted to only do blocks of emeralds with a high priority. Alright, now we just apply the upgrades, and it can hold 7,000 stacks, I think, is how it goes. Oh wow, it could have up to 7 upgrades in it. Impressive. So I don't think we'll need the speed upgrades in this. I don't think you can upgrade this with speed because it's an external storage. The quantum storage unit can go away. A simple drawer with emerald upgrades has beat it out. So now if we go emeralds, and we pull the emeralds out, they're out of here. And then if we put them back in, they're in here. Super simple. And that should hold plenty of them, because we're going to be using them constantly, and that's the way they'll go in and out so they don't clutter up our drives. Alright. We have the card, we have power, we got everything we need. So I guess we will need the exporters then. Hold on. Or the importers, and the speed upgrades. Let's just set it up somewhere where it will be out of the way, but easy to configure if we need to. This hallway has turned into the, hey, let's put everything we don't care about room, so let's just do it over here. So, importer, importer, let's start with 3 of them and see how badly it goes. Cable, cable. Okay. Speed upgrade. Speed upgrade. Speed upgrade. Thank goodness these things stack now. I kind of disagree with the mapmaker's choice to make it so that you need to use the cutting tool, because now it makes it much harder to automate, to the point where I don't think it can be automated, other than maybe like doing it in an RF tools crafter maybe? I don't know. Doesn't matter, we won't need them that badly. Okay, we're using 100,000 RF per tick. Holy lag spike. So yeah. Grab our builder. Grab our shape card. 99999, 99999, 9999. Solid block. Don't void anything. Stick it in there. Hey, spider. You know what? A creeper could come here and blow this up. Must you people always just... Everyone back up now. Thank you. Was that so hard? Was that too much to ask for? Okay, do we not have the ender chest? I think we used it. Darn it. Could have sworn we had the ender chest on us. Teleporter. Home base. So now we get ourselves an ender chest. I duplicated some of these with the EMC, because they're only a 512 EMC value. Wait. I think a single blaze rod is more than... Yeah, look at that. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, then. So we're back over here. Where are those torches? Here they are. Up over here. Alright, this is filled up with power. Let's see. No preview? Yes preview? Don't really care. Uh-oh. Lag spike. Maybe? I can't right-click this anymore. I think I broke it. Uh-oh. Okay. We're fine. We're good. Everything's fine. It just had to move stuff over. So honestly, start at dimension... Start at... What are we at? F3. We're at 64, so we can make this thing work a lot better, but... Grr. Lag spikes. And we crashed. Yay! Alright. It takes a good 5 minutes to load up the mod pack. I'm concerned I might die if I immediately join into the world, so I figure let's do this on camera. Have a record of it. There's sometimes an issue if you join into an ARF Tools dimension that takes a lot of power. The builder loses power before it realizes it has power, maybe? I don't know. I think it's happened to me once before, so I figure if I'm gonna die, I might as well do it on camera. Also, I wanted to share the ultra exciting loading screens. Alright, we had the phased thingy in our thing. That was smart. The dimension builder, or the builder, is gone. I think the Void Gods took it as tribute in exchange for not murdering me and crashing my game permanently, so we're just gonna get out of here. We'll go make another builder, another Fortune Quarry card. It's not that hard to make. Come on. Loading screen. Oh. Well, everything is fine. Everything is perfect. Because there's an activity probe in there, that's going to stop eating power, right? Yeah, see, I think that thing was running low on power because stuff wasn't loaded in right. Okay, then. Yay. Let's go get another builder. Yoink. Start infusing it. So that's just going to infuse it with the stuff in here. That's fine. We need another Fortune Quarry card. So we need a Shape Card Quarry, which needs a Shape Card. So Shape Card. Shape Card Quarry needs a Diamond Shovel, Diamond Pick combo. And this one needs a variety of stuffs, including... Did I not make this? I thought I did. Including that. Okay. So let's set this up over here where it's not laggy. Sneak right click. So we want it to be 512 this way, 512 that way, and over here we want it to be 64 blocks. Because we're only at Y64, so for the most part the terrain's all going to be below us. There's no reason for it to be scanning up at 256. It's not a giant solid dimension. Cool. How's the builder coming? Still going. 70% infused. Alright then, let's go look at our power situation, because right now, it's nighttime, raining, right? So the solars might not be ready yet. Like, they might not be putting in power. Or they might be doing a little. You can see it's going up though as daylight occurs. Okay, cool. Let's go check them out, I guess. Like, I don't know, I just want... Well, I guess by now it will be ready though, won't it? So let's go check that out. I'm seriously concerned about those, very concerned about the flux-infused Electrum Singularity. Even if we just need one of them, that's still going to be a ton. Come on. Come on. Beat me up, Scotty. There's no intelligent life here. Alright, 100,000 RF per tick. I think we're actually running a power deficit right now. Oh, lag spikes. We are playing with a power we cannot possibly control here. Alright, we also should chunk load this, obviously. And we'll chunk load the builder if we haven't already. So redstone mode needs to be on to activate it. Shape Card Quarry. So moving blocks should not make sound. Don't support preview. Wait, or just skip. I would say don't wait. No highlighting. Keep running? No. Do a single run and stop. Don't move entities. Okay, I think we're ready. Currently at Y64. So somewhere in this 256 by 256 area, it's running, I think. Let's check it out. Yep. And the system cannot keep up. That's fine for now, because I have an idea for this. They look like snow blocks, but they're not. Control circuit, rarity 1. Nearlands. That looks interesting. No dimlit buildings. Why would I want that? These things are great. I'm also looking for like a rare dimlit that I might want. Red clouds. Yellow sky. No rain. That's nice. I'm gonna grab that for the solar dimension. I was hoping for like a noon time or early morning time, so I guess let's keep exploring. It's just a solid world made of emerald. It's beautiful. We'll have to take the activity probe before we go, otherwise it won't work. Dark purple sky. Dimension cross block, granite. Sky, normal day. Yeah, I don't want an iron door. Alright, let's go steal our activity probe. So this is gonna keep running. It's filled up. Alright, let's get out of here. And now we should never have to return to there, if I'm lucky. So obviously we gotta keep it running so the quarry keeps running, so it is gonna keep taking power. Power which I'm concerned it might not always have, but for now we have it in storage at least. So here, let's interrupt this. Okay, cool. Let's go stick this in our diamond chest down over here. This as well. I don't know what Nearlands is. Okay then. So, let's go take a look at our emerald stores. Because I'm thinking we were doing something dumb over here, so we're actually going to break these, because I don't think we'll need them. Where do they keep going? I don't know. So we can absolutely just use translocators, right? Yep, they're in our inventory, and we're going to want the glowstone, obviously, for the upgrade. Give me that. Boop. And there it is. We have 10,000. What? What? So our nether star problems are over. Like, holy. Yeah, no, that's a billion EMC and climbing very rapidly. Well, at least we won't have a problem with the emerald block singularity, although I'd point out we only have about half the blocks we need for it. But yeah, that's going to keep going. It's going to keep running. And yeah, consider how this can hold 7,000. 7,000, yeah. I kept thinking it was 70,000. Considering how this gets about a stack every second or so, and this can hold 7,000 stacks, that's good for maybe another 3 minutes of constant running. Oh boy. Just, yeah. It's crazy. There goes all the EMC problems we ever had, because if we grab a stack of emeralds, that's like... How much? 9 million EMC right there. Just stick it in here. Infinite EMC. So we just need a whole bunch of it for the singularities. That's not going to be too hard to do, because we can stick more quarries in there, produce it faster. Better, faster, stronger, that type of thing. But yeah, that's... Yeah. Yeah, that's just a thing now. What do we even do next? I feel like nothing is going to be a challenge anymore, except for maybe the Flux Electrum blocks. Maybe I'll try to get those without using EMC. Or when I say without EMC, I mean something else. Like, just... wow. I'm blown away with how fast that is now. How easy that is. I guess we're in the end game now, aren't we? To be fair, we've died, what, 3 times? Mostly due to our own stupidity, falling from a great height, opening a chance cube, or... yeah. To be fair, this pack isn't meant to be hard. 30% absorbed. Yeah, see, it just did it. So if I do it again, yeah, it's still only at 30, because I can only absorb it once. That's why I set up the clock to automate doing it. Cut that out, jetpack. Alright, Draconium. And diamond and coal, and oh my goodness, we don't even need any of this anymore, do we? Like, forget Mystical Agriculture, as long as this doesn't have an EMC value, which almost all of it does. Like, is there anything here that doesn't? Maybe the Draconium blocks. There's just no point now. Don't worry though, I'm still planning on finishing this up, although, I'll be honest, episodes are almost definitely going to start slowing down now. Like, I'm not going to have as much time to record these things as I used to, so we're going to experience a slowdown. That's all there is to it. Yep. I don't know why I auto-sorted the 4 items in a diamond chest. You know, just for a lot of power, which we can now basically duplicate for free. Like, if I wanted to, I could snag one of those solar panels and duplicate it about 1 billion times now. With that 30,000 emeralds. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go do some pseudo quests, because this never detected, and there's nothing I can really do with that. So instead, I guess let's look at the dark matter armor. Dark matter. It's just dark matter? Okay, so it's what, 24 dark matter to get something, I believe, so... or 24 whatever to make a suit, so... just... really? Really? Do we not have enough to make even one? No, we're completely out. Where is that crafter? We had it on us, right? Yeah, this thing, give it some coal. Just one more time. Oh, needs 4 stacks of coal. Oh, not really, actually. In fact, it was almost done. So now let's go duplicate some of these. Did this eat the emeralds I placed in it? Or were they ever there to begin with? Oh, darn it. What is going on with my energy condensers? Why do they not work? There, now it worked. Can someone explain to me what I'm doing wrong with these things that they're behaving like this? I'm assuming it's just something dumb I'm doing. I am so smart. I am so smart. SMRT. Seriously, I'm like the dumbest person I know. It's just nice seeing the big number go up. So what's the dark matter stuff look like, or feel like? Creative flight? No. What's the damage on this? Okay, so it's like super diamond armor, I guess? This thing actually does a ton of damage with that. Alright, cool. What's the red matter armor look like? That's just the dark matter plus red matter. That's what I figured. I need a regular crafting table. I actually don't, but I assume I do. I assume it's something like that. I saw this one, so I know. Then probably this? Yep. Alright, there's the red matter armor. I'm assuming it's just better. Now what do we need to do to get... Yeah, the gem armor is kind of powerful though. We need these Kleinstars. And these are just... yeah. They're used for all 4 of them, plus these rings and stuff. These don't look too bad actually, but I'll do it later. Kind of sad because now the quests aren't gonna detect, and I'll need to do this all over again. But hey, easy come, easy go. So I'm pretty sure this is just immortality armor or something close to it. I didn't check actually. Does this give me flight? I would assume the gem armor would. Like I know if I go in controls, there's dark armor stuff in here somewhere. Dark. Project. No. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm sure there's special things this armor does, but for right now I'll just stick with what I've already got, because while not immortal, it does make me pretty hard to kill. Especially the jet plate, because I can just run away from my problems. But here, we'll stick this in our bag over here. I love how I made this thing, then immediately got a flux-infused bow. Like, there's no point in me using this. Whatever. Speaking of things that are unbreakable, let's go take a look at this cleaver, because I made this unbreakable, and it's been running this whole time. Godlike. Yeah, look at that. Although it only has 1 modifier now, because it gains XP at a steady rate of maybe 10 per whatever, so to get to Godlike was super easy, but once it's at Godlike, it's just going to stay there for a while. This hasn't even filled up 1%, and it's been running basically the entire series. After, like, maybe episode 5 is when I started mass-producing lava for no reason. Crazy. How's power holding up? So I think we generate enough excess power in the off-season right now that, with our solar panels, that we don't have to worry about the Emerald Dimension at night, but I could be mistaken, actually. We might be losing power. But even so, we've got so much of it. Yeah, right now we're not producing, probably because it's the middle of the night. Yeah. So you can see that's how quickly we lose it, but once we get it back, it's like, boom. Superpower. It's crazy. So many emerald blocks. Like, imagine if we hadn't set up that thing and we were just storing it in our drives. They'd be full. We'd be done for. Like, there would be no fixing that. I know Applied Energistics has a block for easily moving stuff from cells to elsewhere, but I don't know what this does. Yeah, just look at that. Crazy. It's already at 1,000 out of the 7,000. What happens when it fills up? I'm not quite sure. I'm not going to be worried about that, because I'll assume we'll be pulling stuff from there in order to use it for EMC purposes. Yeah, that beats out everything we did in about 2 minutes. Like, because most everything can be duplicated with EMC. Other than, like, the Phytogrow chamber I made over this way, there's, like, nothing that can't do. Because Phytogrow can't be duplicated, so I just made a chamber for it because I felt like it. I didn't even need it for anything. This thing here still making dirt? That's pointless now. Like, this cobble works? Pointless. Everything this makes is already made. Like with EMC. Cheaply, easily, too. This toast machine? Pointless. Like, literally to the fact that there is no point. Like, the only thing that I really wish we could duplicate that we don't have is the crystals over here. Like, imagine not having to wait for all the Chironite. Speaking of which, I think we're almost ready. Oh yeah, I think we're ready. Tier 3. We needed how many? Yeah, let's go grab this guy. We need 56 structure frame tier 3, 52 structure panel. Point is, we need 56 structure frame. Tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, so 64. Oh, we need 2 per, not 1, my bad. But then we would have it. We really would. False alarm. I thought we could make the tier 3 void ore miner. We cannot. Once we get the tier 4 one and we get the Ionite, or whatever it is, then we're in good shape. But until then, meh. I really don't like the direction this mod took, but I can understand why people would want it to be like that. Isn't there glowstone over here? And over here? Why did I have a torch in that hallway? So what do I do next now? Like, I've got my EMC item building up. I just gotta find a way to power it, and I'm just waiting on the daylight sensor to do that. What do I do now? What's my purpose in life? I gotta try getting the Philosopher's Stone quest to detect again. Finally, please. Like, I think that's genuinely a bug. Another thing for the bug report, apparently. Whatever. Alrighty then, let me go think up something else to do. Alrighty then. That's actually going to do it for this episode. I quickly checked up on the chickens. Just the yellow and smart chickens need to be 10-10-10'd, and for the smart chickens we actually have two 10-10-10 eggs that are already hatching now. So we're very close to maybe doing some stuff with them, getting some resources that aren't EMCable, maybe like Fluxed Electrum, we'll see. That's probably going to be how we're going to do it, if we are going to do it. It's either that, or use EMC and a huge, I mean massive bank of the Magma Crucibles and Fluid Transposers. Or we submit a bug report with the mod pack author, and see if they were meant for it to be un-EMCable. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys again in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.